Here is our unit question. What impact does China's history have on our world? Last time we were together, we focused on the big question, what impact did the age of Buddhism have on China's history? Since both of us, both G and T track, had the same graphic organizer, let's go over it together. The age of Buddhism. So originating in India around 500 BC, Buddhism first came to China during the Han Dynasty. Remember, it's the Han Dynasty that's China's first golden age. We know that the people needed peace because it was the Han Dynasty that followed after the Qin Dynasty and the period of the Warring States. So the people of the dynasty, of the Han Dynasty specifically, they were looking for something that they could believe in and something that would bring them a peace of mind. And it was Buddhism that really helped support that. During the period of disunion, many people did turn to Buddhism. They took comfort in the Buddhist teachings that people can escape suffering and achieve a state of peace. Buddhist temples arose across the land, and during the Sui and Tang dynasties, Buddhism continued to grow and spread. Buddhism influenced many aspects of Chinese culture, including art, literature, and architecture. In fact, so important was Buddhism in China that the time from about 400 to 845 AD can be called the Age of Buddhism. An age is like the word period. It's another word that's referencing time. So in this case, we're talking about the time of Buddhism, that when it was really, really important to the people. And so therefore, the main idea is Buddhism spread after the period of disunion because China was in need of peace once again. So remember, following the fall of the Han Dynasty, it was the period of disunion when the nomads came in and there was political confusion and cultural change. And so they once again turned back to Buddhism to help bring peace to people following the period of disunion and during the period of disunion when they didn't have a strong central unified government to rely on. So today we're going to talk about a philosophy. So Buddhism is a religion and Confucianism is a philosophy. The major difference is that a religion is a belief system where people have something that they believe in. Confucianism was a man, and he had a way in which he thought people should behave in life. So Confucianism is a philosophy. And so the question is, how was Confucianism important to China's government? Let's make a vocab card for Confucianism. Make sure you capitalize the letter C because it is a proper noun. Confucius was a man, and so his philosophy, Confucianism, should be capitalized. It's a philosophy based on the ideas of Confucius, and it focuses on ethics, and ethics is a fancy word for proper behavior, family order, social harmony, and government. So here's your table of contents. G-Track, you're getting a Confucianism sequence graphic organizer. You can see it in red. T-Track, we're going to use the main idea graphic organizer in green. And everyone's getting a new active listening sheet, page 19. G-Track, this is your graphic organizer. Make sure you number it at the bottom away from the holes. T-Track, we're going back to our original graphic organizer that we've been using for the majority of this unit, page 18. And everybody is getting page 19, and please write the guiding question at the top. What is Confucianism? So as you're watching the videos today, you're listening for what helps define or tells you more about Confucianism. Let's make a vocab card for the word function, please. Function, it means to work or perform. So when something is working, right, it's functioning. Incentive is something that leads people to follow a certain course of action. Scholar official, the word scholar is, you probably maybe have heard this piece of a word in like a scholarship. It's an educated member of the government. So when you think of a scholarship, that's money that you can use to go to college. And so a scholar official is an educated member of the government. Here's your split screen. So today, of course, you're going to either want to pause the video here and get to your side of the track working, or you want to go ahead and take a screenshot of this and do the work as you see on your side of the screen. I'm going to go over the T-Track graphic organizer during this video, and G-Track, you know I'll do it at the start of the next. So Confucianism became the official philosophy during the Han, Tang, and Song dynasties. Confucianism is about loving others, and it's called Ren, and it was the core principle within Confucius's teachings. Confucius felt strongly that true leaders lead by example and set an example for their followers, meaning that they should be doing what they're asking their followers to do as well. Confucianism is a simple philosophy, but it's not easy to practice in daily life. And so it's things that we say should occur, of course, because it's proper behavior, it's ethical, it's the way people should be behaving, but it's hard in daily practice. So this is how Confucianism impacted the history of China. So T-track, you should have that and then move on to your T-track list, and G-track, I'll be going over your graphic organizer at the start of the next